Welcome back to round 2 of game 20 as we are matching up Camakau Blues against the Sonic Blues. And in the first round of games, Camakau Blues is currently in first position for the men's open, while Sonic's Blue is in the fourth position. Game kickoff there, the drives
Nice drive.
in the center, making
Nice defense.
headway into the half there. And number 14 passing off to number 2.
Nice position.
Quick
Plays.
dump
That's awesome.
off, and there with a post up, passing off again, and a nice step. But defense there from Save. Another vote there is Save. Another vote there. Their beautiful defense.
Ooh, that's a nice poster.
Long pass outside and an intercept. Intercept there out wide. That's a second touch there. Save. Another vote there at Damiav, passing off for the third touch, and that is the fourth one, going up to the center field halfway mark.
Taking it easy. Taking it up to the green zone. Ooh. Nice play. Nice options. Just taking it wide. Oh, nice goal. Beautiful game by Johnson.
And that is a penalty. Basically, they are interfering in the ruck area, and that's another 6 for the Camakau Blues. Another fresh set of 6, and they will be looking to capitalize on that. That's a first touch. More than 1 meter rolling back, basically in touch rugby. That is a lost ball and a penalty. Fresh set of 6 there for the Sonic Blues. As you can see, Trevor Cleary coming in there, fresh legs, driving there into the center. Very good drive there, a lot of good ground gained. Damiav with Trevor passing it off there.
They're very patient. They're very patient going into the green zone.
And a nice Damiav break, and the touch has been made. That's a touch and pass. Damiav touch. Ball gets turned over. Camakau with another fresh set of 6. Driving towards the subbing box.
It's a beautiful game by Abo.
And Petu there. Petueli is one of the best steppers in Fiji, and he has a mean pass both left and right. Interplay there between the wing and the link. Passing back to the center to Te, and that's a lost ball there. Fresh set of 6. Sonic Blues there, quickly passing it out, and they're off to the races, running all the way. Well, surprisingly, Sonic Blues is the first one on the board.
Yep.
Looks like they mean business. They're here to do what they came to do, and they want to get one back.
They've definitely shocked the Camakau Blues with that play.
Definitely, Sam, definitely. And now, let's see. And that's Rusiate Uluimoala there, a experienced hand of the touch rugby community. He's been to the SPGs, he's been to the World Cups, and his experience, he's looking to get one back for the team. You see Pate there.
Slow, easy drives up to the green zone.
Nice dump there. As you can see, they're doing the... And he's right there at the 5, taking a quickie. And a long pass out. Oh, tried to do the tap, but it's just a bit too short there for the wing to reach forward. Fresh set of 6 there. Sonic Blues ready to go.
Quick turnover by the Sonic Blues.
And that is a side dump. In touch rugby, you need to be square with the try line, but in this case, he dumped at an angle, and looks like they're off with another fresh set of 6 here at the 5 meter.
Playing very patient at the 7. Easy communication. Seems like they know what they're doing. It's a quick play. Oposta.
Oh, defense was right there. He read that play very well.
On point.
And look at him. He's guarding, and then he sees him going for the try. Option was out there to the left. We'll see what they do here. And the long pass out wide. Oh, and a lost ball. Lost ball there. But the defense was really good. They're shutting off really well, coming straight up, not allowing them the opportunity to capitalize on.
Sonic Blues, quick interchanges. They managed to gain a penalty of the rucking, which is very good.
Sam, what do you think about the Sonic Blues? What do you think they need to improve on in terms of their offense and their defense, especially their offense? What do you think are some of the things that you would suggest to them to improve their play?
I think it's just a lot of communication, a bit of aggressiveness when they're rocking up. They're allowing the Camakau Blues to get back and ready on defense, which is what you do not want. Yeah, just those minor points if they can improve on that, and also just keeping their basics and keeping the possession, because you do not want to be giving away easy possession. You want to be completing your six touches.
That's so true. Those are very good points, and I've seen in the last games as well a lot of unforced errors where people are just losing the balls, they're not completing their sixes, and in fact it shows on the scoreboards that those who complete their sixes and do their basics really well, they seem to have a higher rate of winning and being able to get to the try line. And you see the Macau Blues is doing that very well, completing their sixes. They look very eased and relaxed here. It seems they're very calm. They know what they're doing, which is something that they do very well because they've been playing together for a while now.
Yes, they have. I think a few of them have played also in the previous SPG games, so they do know each other's strengths and weaknesses as well. It's a beautiful long ball. Unfortunately, did not reach the winger. Quick turnover. And that's a turnover, basic error again.
And this is something that you were speaking of, like those basics, completing your sixes, doing your basics right. And right now, the Macau Blues seems to be doing their basics a bit more better than the
They're setting up for a quick play, it seems.
Now you can see they're very patient. They're trying to get the defensive line up to the 7 meter or the 5 meter and trying to maximize on that yard return to the try line. And you can see the wrapper coming there, back pass interplay in the center there. That's a penalty. They were not getting back to the line before they made the touch.
You also need to be moving forward, especially if you're in the 7 meter.
Sam,
You need to make
just
a
explain
touch.
a bit more on that particular point, which is why they gave the penalty away. Just if you could just give the viewers a bit of the insight into that touch rugby pointer.
So if the defending team is within the 7, you need to continuously move forward until a touch is made. You cannot be retreating or playing, backing out before a touch is made. If you back out early, a penalty will be given, or a play on will be
So
given.
you must make the touch first before you can go back.
Yep.
Okay, all right. And hopefully, Sonic Blues will be able to learn from those wise words of yours and be able to implement here really well. You can see Save there doing a step and pass. Okay. That was a good quickie and interplay with the link out on the right side of the field, but defense was covering there. But I think they called them penalty because the defenders were not on, and they got a fresh set of 6 and a simple dummy. And if you can see here in the replay, taps the ball, runs straight into the channel, throws the dummy, and puts the ball down. Dots it out on the line. Simple, straightforward. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yep. And that was basically scored by a very experienced Rusi Ulimwala, who's most likely the most experienced out of all of them, who's attended the most SPGs and also the most World Cups. And you can just see the amount of experience he's got with that try. Sonic Blues at 2 and the Macau Blues at 0.
So the Macau Blues and Sonic Blues are even at 1 try apiece. And now a penalty here. And there's a tap there by Semisi. And he controls, coordinating well with Keith Johansson there in the center of the field, taking the drive up. And you can see so effective with the drives. And now, what a beautiful pass and out to the wing. Beautiful step there, but defense covering very well there to the left side of the field.
Well played by Sonic Blues.
Very well played. And now a back pass there. Wow. Some amazing skills being shown here by the teams from the Suva region.
Unfortunately, it's turned over to Sonic Blues with a quick drive out of the red zone. Definitely moving towards the subbing box.
You can see with this heat there, a lot of tired bodies out there. One attack, one defense. Sometimes that's all you need before you swap out with your fresh legs from the subbing box.
Most definitely. Last thing you want to be want is having tired people at the green zone, because what you want is energy and to allow those quick plays, especially on the 7 meter.
Sam, you've been to the World Cup 2019, you've been to the SPG. Tell us, how important is it to negotiate between your plays, how long you spend on the field, as well as transitioning towards your subbing box? How important is that in terms of how you play and how effective you are in the field?
It's very important that you, when you're subbing off, that you're not completely tired, because the game is at this stage and is very fast. And it's very good for you to be very efficient inside and then just come off,
exactly,
give in the fresh legs and just let them take on the tasks.
And it's a matter of trust, that all the team members, they trust each other enough that when they come out, they know that the people that are going in are as good, if not better, than what they're able to put on the field, right? Trust is a big issue here on the field.
Yes, that's
right?
true.
You can see everybody working very well as a team. Communication is all across the board, and a long pass there into the clear by Sonic Blues. Beautiful try, and Sonic Blues up 2-1, all in the clear.
Amazing vision by the passer.
Exactly.
And great hands by the winger as well.
Very good job. 2-1 to the Sonic Blues. Now Camakau Blues is looking to notch another one up on the scoreboard.
The game's still open. The game's still open. It's still
long way to go.
Yep.
Long way to go. For our viewers, one half in this game is 20 minutes, and one game is 14 minutes. So you can see that there's a bit of time for the teams to catch up. And Luciate there making the run at Damiat into the gap. And defense by Sonic Blues really able to catch him and force the turnover. A drive going on here, first touch, going up as they're driving towards the subbing box. Sonic Blues there.
Quick, simple drives, a lot of communication. Driving up the middle they go. Trevor Cleary directing traffic.
Beautiful step, he goes to the gap, passes it and offload, but that is a touch and pass, I believe. Yes, it is a touch and pass. So Petueli there, number 35 for the Camakau Blues, will take the tap at the mark.
I believe that was just touch 4. Again, I mentioned that it's very important that you complete your sixes, because what you would want is to be finishing your 6 on the defender's try line. That way you have a big amount of space to defend as well.
Exactly. And now Devita Kambakoro there making the run up, and Petu organizing the center. A bit of a lost ball there. A bit of humidity and moisture is being experienced there on the field, so it sometimes builds up on the ball, so your ball handling needs to be very secure to secure that ball. Something we've been taught in touch is that when you want to play, you've got to be able to secure the ball. The ball is like a treasure. You don't want to lose the treasure. If not, you can't play. So right now, for all the teams that are here, especially with the humidity, ball security is something, because you can't play if you don't have possession.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Quick turnover again by Camakau Blues. Basic error by Sonic Blues.
How good are the fields here today?
They're amazing.
Amazing fields, right? I'm told that these fields here, there are only 2 of these type of turfs, this particular turfs in the whole world. The other one is being used at Manchester United. Manchester United, the soccer club, major league club in Europe.
Yep.
They're the only other club in the world that has this type of turf. So it is international standard, and we have the fortune to be able to come and use it and utilize it here today. Here, a penalty for the Camakau Blues, looking to capitalize here at the 5. Jack makes a touch and an intercept, a second intercept, and he goes. John looking to catch him. It looks like it's going to be a runaway try, and Sonic Blues dots another one down on the scoreboard, leading the Camakau Blues 3 points to 1.
What an amazing vision! What an amazing vision from the interceptor.
he was this is actually one of the defensive techniques that they use, that they usually mention in Australia. It's what you call channeling. So when they do defense and the link is out wide, he usually tries to block the passing lanes by running into the channels. And most of the times, if you do it right, you get the intercept, which is what he Sonic Blues just did, as we saw a few seconds ago.
Some things that teams that do also is they also make sure that the tallest person is always on the links, especially
Exactly.
for long passes.
And it's clear, and a beautiful try there by Save, working hand in hand with Victor to score the try. Victor there with the runaway dummy half, passing off to Save for a beautiful try, as you can see. And now the Camakau Blues is up 2 points. Sonic Blues with 3 points.
Still anybody's game. Still anybody's
Still a
game.
long way to go and still hasn't reached the halfway mark yet. So still a lot of time to catch up and clinch this one.
Notice how Sonic Blues, how they're communicating. Right now they're setting up play. A quick tap. Quick rocking up the middle.
You can see the defensive pattern from the Camakau Blues is starting off with a pointed approach. And as they come to the try line, they're sort of coming together and trying to work their left and right packs. Where importantly, it's going to be Keith and Rusiate Ulimwala at the center who are coordinating the defensive pattern. You see, as the touch goes to the short side, Keith will come in to do the shutdown. Very well done with the shutdown there by Keith. A very effective strategy with the left back and the right back shutdown moves, which Rusiate and Keith are doing very well. And there's a touch there on the wing, long pass, and the ball is turned over now. Camakau Blues with a drive, first touch up, close to the halfway line as they work their way towards the subbing box.
Simple, simple, simple. Keep it simple, guys. Look at how simply one touch. It all took one touch to get from their red zone up to the center.
You see, the penalty has been given because the defenders were not back to the mark, and now Petueli is an experienced hand. He read that defensive pattern that they were not back as they should be, and then he took advantage. And now the penalty is there. They've got a fresh set of 6 with John there. John Sade at number 26, the son of our late national coach, Mr. Jack Sade. We'll remember him for all he's given. But here, a long pass out wide, a bit overreaching there. I think our winger was long enough to reach that ball. But a good try nonetheless, if you can see. Very well worked try. If it had been a bit lower.
I think he also had the opportunity to score as well, but
I think he did, yes he did, yeah.
I think it was very selfless. He wanted to pass the ball out to the winger to score as well. Sonic Blues passing the ball around. A quick dummy and he's through. What a try by Sonic Blues. This is the same person that scored the previous try.
Sonic Blues. And now the points, Sonic Blues is up 4 points, Camakau Blues and at 2 points.
Amazing vision by the player who scored.
A lot of their scores are from a lot of interplay, whereby the attacking team, the Camakau Blues, are flat, and when the ball comes in, the Sonics are in a position to run the channel and intercept the ball very easily. Petu there with a beautiful try, stepping and then going into the channel, into the gap right there, off the left step and into the gap. Cover for the defense, number 10 for Sonic Blues was a bit late and providing the opportunity for Camakau Blues to capitalize. Up 3 points to 4. Sonic Blues in the lead by 1 point.
Yep. I think if you noticed how the defensive policy, it's always important to come off the try line. That
Exactly.
way, when a diver goes in, you still got space at the back, and when you make a touch, they are far away from the try line. So always come off the try line on defensive policy, especially on the try line.
It's a good point to mention and to keep in mind for all teams, that movement at the try line, everybody needs to be moving together off the try line and making those touches where they matter and getting back on the try line as well to prepare for the next touches. Working well at the center, Save there, going back to his short side and covering again. Tute on his on his outside, providing the cover and passing out to the wing, cover there by the link at number 47, turning over the ball, fresh set of 6 for the Camakau Blues. Calling for the mark, very important to get the mark right. That's the first touch as the Camakau Blues make their way up. Save there drawing, and there's a crisscross there with Pute.
Sonic Blues quick rocking up the middle. We're nearing the 7 meter now.
And that looks like a penalty. A penalty for the Camakau Blues to work another 6. They've got another 6 opportunities to get the try back and level it with the Sonics.
Quick
Petu
dump speed
there.
by Petu.
Petu trying his magic, his footsteps.
Defensive policy on point by Sonic Blues.
Analyze that, and let's look at the center. The center comes up really quick. Pass out to the wing. And that is halftime. Halftime break here at Uprising Resort Sports Center as we are watching game 20, and this is between the Camakau Blues and the Sonic Blues. And right now Sonic Blues is actually in the lead by a 1 point, and they are leading 4 points to 3. The Camakau Blues is one of the teams from the Central Division, whereas Sonic Blues is from the West. And in this matchup, you can see a lot of great skill on display right now. Sam, tell us a few things that you observed from the first half.
Just a lot of basic errors. If you notice, with the basic errors come tries. So if we can just keep the basic errors at a minimum, and also just keeping things simple as well, and trying to make sure that you finish your 6s. Finishing your 6s is very important, because if you're losing balls at 2, 3 or the 4th touch, you get tired very quickly, and you cannot be substituting, especially on defense. So it's very important to keep your 6s. One thing that we teach in club level and also national level is, if you're rocking up from the red zone, you must reach the green zone before the 6th touch. And if you're losing the ball before that, that's not a really good sign of a teamwork. If they can keep their basics well, if they can communicate and be patient a bit more and just use the balls properly, I think they can come ahead with any team can come ahead if they just work on those small things.
Sam, what do you think about the defensive patterns that were put on display by the Camakau Blues? We saw in the first half there were 2 intercept tries where the link actually ran into the channels and managed to pick up 2 balls to score two tries. That was something that I saw and picked up on. How do you think the Camakau Blues needs to adapt their strategy in order to be able to prevent them from giving away tries easily to the opposing team?
I think if they should keep an eye on the guy who is intercepting the ball. Obviously, he's rushing up very quick. So if they can make a quick play, if they can just make a quick touch on the guy who's running up to make his intercept, make a quick touch, speed up, and there'll definitely be an overlap on the outside.
Okay. So a lot of things a lot of strategies need to be adapted. The late coach Jack Sade once told me at the touch field that he said a good touch player is someone who can adapt well on the field. It's not always bringing everything that you learn on the touch field, on your training field, and coming to implementing the coach as is. It's looking at what's in front of you and being able to adapt, being flexible with your players, and being able just to contribute effectively with what is in front of you. Because at the end of the day, things are not always moving in structure. It's always about people in front of you and how you're able to get the gap, the edge over your team. Yeah?
That's definitely true. That's definitely true, Melvin. I think if you watch the national teams like New Zealand, Australia, you'll notice the way they play is so fluid. It's because they are so aware of what's in front of them, and basically what you just said. You know, like they adapt to the situation in front of them as well.
Okay, we're going back live to the grounds. Here, second half, Sonic Blues in the lead with 4 points to 3, and the Camakau Blues here to kick off our second half of this game.
Jack 4-man drive by Team Camakau Blues.
Keith Johansson taking up the ball there at the 5 meter, making a touch. Two there. I think there's a move on here, and there's a switch there. Going back the same direction, the long pass out wide. Ooh, That looks like a photo finish. Jumping out, putting the ball on the inside. Let's see what the referee says. What does the referee have to say? Looks like it was a penalty.
Not coming off, I think he's dropping too early. As I mentioned, if you're in the 7 as a defender, you need to be pushing forward until a touch is made.
Look there, there's the poster move gone there. A long pass out to the wing. But I think Tute could have made that try as well. There was a gap that opened up right in front of him.
Quick
Keith
play
there with
by
a quick
Keith.
dump, passing to Keith, and then a pass there, and a beautiful back flip, back pass there. And just slow-mo reaction pass here. Keith passes the ball, and look at the flick out the back for a beautiful score there. What more can you get? Talent at its best, isn't it? Oh man, this is good. But that was
I think that was a forward pass.
a forward pass.
Looked good, but
Okay.
unfortunately drifted forward just a tad bit.
So now Sonic Blues taking the ball up.
Johnny Turongo and Luque up in the middle.
So oh, no touch there up in the center. I think there was a breakdown in the communication patterns there, as you can see through the dummy, and they just let them go through the gap, and they've scored a try there. Sonic Blues extending their lead to 5 points. Camakau Blues still at 3 points. 5 points to 3.
I think they need to make sure that there are always fresh legs infield.
Exactly.
You can't be infield and tired. If you know you're tired, come out, put on a fresh leg, so that on defense, your defensive policy holds.
Then, okay, and we've got a call from the touchline judge, calling it into Ryan Tukundondua, who is a referee, our official here in the center. There's a lost ball turnover to the Sonic Blues. Sonic Blues there with the drive up to the center. First touch there. Second drive by Trevor Cleary, who passes it out. And then coming in is our link with Johnny Turongo. Out back to the link at number 10. Trevor taking it up for the touch. Back out to Johnny Turongo, who gives it to the link. There's another touch there. And I think they're coming to the last 2 touches of their possession. And the touch and split. Trevor takes it up straight. Looks for the gap and the offload there to the wing. And they're trying to liven it up because that's the last touch. 6 ball gone. Good defense there by Camakau Blues.
Yep, quick turnover. Camakau Blues will now be trying to go towards the subbing box, maximizing the amount of touches that they make.
There you
Sub
go.
another makes a break.
After the races, he is gone. Sub another vote there with a beautiful read right into the channel. Boys trying to catch up there from the Sonic Blues. Couldn't even make up the yardage. The difference was too big to close. And now, Camakau Blues up 4 points. 4 points to 5. So getting one closer. Camakau Blues there with one more point to bring them level to Sonic Blues. So defensive wise, they'll have to try and shut down the Sonics.
Sonic Blues with a quick drive up. 3 touches and they're on the 7 meter. Now they have more touches to play with on the 7 meter.
And you notice this gentleman here with the ball, number 7, is the same one who has been scoring at least 2 tries of their 5 tries of the Sonic Blues. I'm sure he'd want to do something. And here they're running up straight, passing back, shut down, and then trying to close it out in the wing. Another try by Sonic Blues, making it 6 points to 4. Sonic Blues leading Camakau Blues. As you can see, one of the key points that they've done is they've made sure that the centers and the links are working hard in the center, bring it up on the wings to take the glory, as they say.
Camakau Blues slowly working their way up to the 7 meter. Rush making the touch. Tute working together with Rush, discussing what to do. Quickie play by Petu. Long ball by Petu.
Oh! Again running the channels there. Sonic Blues running the channels, almost coming away with an intercept there.
Sonic Blues just needs to hold that defensive policy strong for the next possibly 18 to 17 minutes if they want to secure this.
See, and that is a nice, and a pass on the inside. There is no touch there. The ball was put down on the ground. As you can see, missed touch there, and a beautiful pass on the inside. The ball is put down into the center field at the try line before the touch has been made. Camakau Blues 5 points, Sonic Blues at 6.
Notice how the Sonic Blues player that is appealing for the touch, he's standing on the try line. Again, I mentioned earlier, you need to come off the try line. You need to come off the try line and make the touches. That way, when you're appealing for the touch, it's easy for the ref to call a touch.
Decided the triangle drive here by Sonic Blues. Very effective drive for them, and looks like a touch and pass there. Camakau Blues to tap there with another fresh set of 6, and that looks like an off the mark.
Basic errors. You can't afford to be giving away basic errors, especially in your red zone.
Looking to get outside of the leg, and there is a touch claimed by the wing. Let's see what the refs say. Let's see the replay. He goes into, throws a gap, and
does not look like a touch.
Looks pretty close. To me, it looks very close. And the touch was called.
Unfortunately, the referee says otherwise.
And he runs into the gap, and there's a long pass out wide, and the inside pass, and another dive on the inside. Link scores. Sonic Blues with another point. 7 points to 5 to the Sonic Blues.
Amazing play by the Sonic Blues. Simple draw and pass, hitting the holes, and just utilizing the guys with the strong long balls.
And they are in the lead. Sonic Blues. Sonic Blues with 7 points, and Camakau Blues with 5 points. And to tear there, the passes. A lost ball there, unforced error. Turnover to the Sonic Blues.
When you're behind by 2 points, last thing you want to be doing is making basic errors.
And another error. There was a lost ball there, slight error, but our referee touch judges, they are very keen. They have eagle eyes. They're looking at everything on the field, and they picked up that lost ball. Misi taking the drive up in the center. Lucy dummy half. Tutea taking the touch, a quickie there, running the gap. Now they'll work it well with Rush here in the center. Watch as they execute. There's a quick dump there, runs, and then he goes into the gap, and looks like that. Look at him, he's running into the gaps there. The center is going, Trevor covering well.
Wonder what
And
the
looks
call
like
is.
officials talking in the corner there, trying to find out what has happened, and looks like six touches have been made. Ball turns over. Sonic Blues with the drive. First drive going up. Second there, passing out to the link as they go up. It looks like there has been a forward off the mark dumping there. As you can see, as we move along into the second half, as the heat starts to catch up with the boys, a lot of unforced errors are being seen.
This is definitely what Camakau Blues want.
And a long pass, handling error, lost ball there out on the wing, but a beautiful loop around there.
Yep.
A little
Camakau Blues do not want to be giving away easy possession like that, especially after being provided with the penalty. Sonic Blues rushing through.
Rushing, and there's a touch there. There's another 2 touches left. 2 touches left before ball gets turned over. Let's see whether Sonic Blues can convert into points. They've got only 1 touch that they can do. There's a touch in straight with a wraparound pass, and he goes for the try, but there's a 6 touch. Good defense there by the Camakau Blues, shutting down the dive in the center. That slow-mo is beautiful. As you can see there, the drives have been made by the Camakau Blues as they drive towards the subbing box. Fortunately, ball gets turned over.
Possibly another basic error by Camakau Blues, allowing Sonic Blues 6 touches close to their red zone.
The Sonic Blues looking to work Another try in the center, as you can see.
Sonic Blues being very patient. Look at how they're talking about what to do.
You can see the centers working, and that's a touch. Good cover there by Keith Johansson there in the center. Working well to
Trevor Cleary, dummy half, passing over into the middles. Luke
there with a cross.
The loop around.
And then a wrap there. That's a back door and back again option out wide. Oh! A touch there. There is and looks like that there is a touch that was made.
Sonic Blues passing it to the right side.
And the ball gets turned over here. Camakau Blues to hit up with a drive. Savitha taking the ball up. And back on the inside and a drive up the center with Keith. Again back to Keith. Runs up, tries to run away. Damiaf again there. Rush passing it out to Tute. Tutem taking the touch and then working it in the center, running the gaps. And oh, nice try there. That was a very subtle one. Throwing a dummy and trying to score the try right under the nose of the defender, Chone. But he's making the touch. Very good cover.
Trying to wrong needs to be a bit more tight on D.
And the cover on the link here, very efficient, shutting down the attack pattern of the Camakau Blues. Again, Sonic Blues taking the drive up. Chone Turongo there with the drive and running out for the subbing.
Slowly working their ways.
And losing the ball there. I think when you're tired, your legs are tired, it's very hard to try and control the ball. So it's very important to get yourself fresh into the game as soon as possible. And a pass there to Keith. Keith putting the ball down. Good try to the Camakau Blues. Notching it up 6 points to 7. 1 point difference between Camakau Blues and Sonic Blues. Camakau Blues with 6 points and Sonic Blues with 7 points.
It's a very close game, guys. I can tell that Camakau Blues wants the win, but Sonic Blues does not want to give away the lead. Sonic Blues with the tap, breaking up through the middle, 4-man drive, keeping their basics strong and tight.
Oh, that is a touch and pass. That ball gets turned over.
Slow 3-man drives, working towards the subbing box. Better with the down foot, they're wrapping around.
Tight legs going to the subbing box there. Fresh legs coming in. Subbing. Savi there with the fresh legs coming in. Damiaf with Victor. Victor picks up the ball. Pass to John. John on Damiaf there, looking to get into the link. And passing out wide. Let's see if that was a forward pass, if that was okay. That's a long pass there. It looks like it was a forward pass. A tap for the Sonic Blues penalty, and they'll be making their way upwards towards the halfway line. Sonic Blues driving towards the subbing box now. And a bit of a rough touch there.
Sonic Blues need to be very careful. I can tell that they're very tired. They don't want to give possession away, especially in the red zone.
And the ball turns over. Camakau Blues in prime attacking position here on the field. They look like they just have only six touches just to attack and make them level against the Sonic Blues. Dump there, Savide with a run outside and passing it beautifully out for Victor in the corner. Beautiful try for Victor there in the corner. As you can see, goes into the channel, draws the last defending player, and Victor there with a nice try in the corner.
I think that looked like a poster play or Roosters play by Camakau Blues, with Savanada drawing in 2 defenders, giving out that simple pass to Victor, who then pops it off to the winger.
Very exciting game we have on our hands here. Few minutes left in the second half, and Camakau Blues and Sonic Blues are level, all at 7 tries apiece. Looking at the game, a few tired bodies out there, but driving pretty well. Looks like it's an off the mark. As you can see, tired bodies starting to make a few mistakes there, unforced errors as they place the ball after the touch has been made. Another drive upwards there. Rusiati Ulumala making the touch. Bit of a juggle, but making the touch nonetheless. Passing on the inside. Keith taking the ball in. Tute at dummy half.
Rush running
Rush
through. Another intercept.
It's the same guy again. And he scores a try. Sonic Blues up by 8 points to 7.
Amazing individual try by Sonic Blues. Great vision.
8 points to 7. And that is number 7. That is the same guy who did the intercept try previously as well. Same one. He seems to have figured out some sort of secret formula to be able to get the intercept try. I mean, like, some people just have the knack for it, I guess.
Camakau Blues slowly making their way up to the green zone. Patiently discussing what they should do on the 7-meter.
Executing in the middle, hopefully to step into the gap. Nice one. John there with a dummy half break right in the center, bringing them level one more time. Camakau Blues with 8 points, Sonic Blues with 8. Now they are all level. Now it's up to the next set of 6 to keep them there and to hopefully turn over the ball so that they can get the advantage and score one more try to put them into the lead.
Trevor leading the team on the next set of 6. Takes a quick tap.
That's the first touch there by Camakau Blues. Trevor taking up the touch. That's the second touch. Then Trevor again. And he passes it out to the wing to Chone Turongo, who tries to step outside. And there is another touch there. And there's a call from the sideline that there was a forward pass. So there's a forward pass there. Tapping there with Tute and a play on. Now they prevented Sonic Blues from making another try, and now another opportunity to put them in the lead here. That's a second touch. Keep there with a third touch. And there's another penalty, offside against the Sonic Blues. So now they've got 6 touches within their green zone. They are ready to attack. They've got 6 chances to do it. Let's see if they can convert.
They knew that the Sonic Blues guys were tired, especially after just rocking up. So they quickly took advantage of their tiredness and just quickly rocked straight and aggressively.
So Save there with a touch and a beautiful dive and a try. Really subtle there. Steps inside and back outside. In a simple in and out, and then a dive to the corner. Beautiful try there by Save. Another vote there, bringing the Camakau Blues to 9 points to 8. Finally, after a long time, first time that the Camakau Blues is in the lead. 9 points to 8.
Still anybody's game at this point. Right now they're going tit for tat on the scoreboard.
See if the Camakau Blues can hold them off with their defense. John there with the first touch. Another 5 to go. And there are 7 on the field. Apparently subbing is an important factor. In touch, you have to make sure all 6 are outside of the field and that no one else is there. If not, there's a penalty. Mark being taken at the furthest mark on the field for the substitution box for the offending team. So the tap being taken here on this side of the subbing box for the Camakau Blues. They'll take a tap 5 meters in from the outside. Rush there at number 42 to tap and play. They've got a good position and another opportunity to extend their lead.
Sonic Blues need to be very smart with their defensive policy. They do not want to be giving off another point, which will make it very hard for them to come back.
Pass on the inside there as the Rappers come around, and a pass to Tute, and another 6 more. That is another 6 more because the tap was taken by the defending team, the Sonic Blues. So quick play there by Rush and out to the wing, who makes a Superman dive on the side to try and score the try.
Unfortunately, he was touched. He should have tried to go a bit lower.
And now Rush is there. Oh, what a beautiful dummy there by Rusiate Ulemala, showing his class and showing his experience that we know him well for. And at the end of the game, clinching it by 2 points. Camakau Blues at 10 points and Sonic Blues at 8 points. What a thriller of a ride. Most of the game was being led by Sonic Blues, and then in the second half, Camakau Blues pulling it through with experience and the composure to take the win by 2 points.
Yep, that's
Samu,
true.
any thoughts on the game?
Like I said, I mentioned that at the end of the day, everything comes down to your basics, keeping your basics strong, not losing balls, and making sure that you're efficient with your touches and your six, and keeping those six, using those 6 touches. As you can see, for every mistake that Sonic Blues made, Camakau Blues capitalized with a try. Very tight, but at the end of the day, it came down to just the basics, and making efficient use of the 6 touches.